Get rich fast with csgofast.com.
It's day 2 here at ESL Pro League Season 4 finals, and we have Karrigan, whose FaZe just won against Dignitas, your Danish comrades, basically. Obviously, first question has to be about Astralis, the whole benching thing. Did you see that coming beforehand?
I knew that we had kind of problems in the end, like losing New York and especially the VS ski. So I knew we had like kind of internal problems with how we wanted to play as a team. I said in New York that I don't feel comfortable playing the way as we played as a team, which is way more structured. And that's how the team wanted to play. So I had to try like give it 3-4 months where we used to play the style, and I had to speak for myself saying I don't feel comfortable playing in this way and calling this way. And that's why it's out of kind of start after New York that I really wanted to take over like it would FaZe, like call the way I want to do, because I believe I can. That's why you can utilize my experience the most. But then we decided to disagree on the fact that team wants to play this way and not another way. So that's how it kind of ended on benching as a consequence of me not wanted to call this way that they wanted. So that's how all the things ended out with. We ended in good terms. Everything is fine. It's just a matter of opinions on how you want to play, and that's how in the end, when I feel I couldn't give more to the team and the team didn't feel they could get the most out of me, that's why we ended up splitting up.
All right, so do you think Glaive is going to be able to give them some fresh ideas, and are they going to be able to improve from now on?
I think definitely playing together 2 years as the same in-game leader, not changing in-game leader at all. Like many teams try all the time, VP in a long period, change the in-game leader. A lot of teams are trying to change the way of kind of style of calling. And I feel I have this way we used to play good in TSM, play a lot of like skill and explosiveness. I think then Glaive can give something new to the team. I'm very excited to see what way they will go with, if they will go a little more explosive than we tried to do, or if they go to the full structure method like Navi and NIP has. But it's definitely going to bring something to the team, and probably also some firepower. But it's all up to the team how they want to utilize the whole thing. But they have some issues, and if they work the issues out, they are gonna be a top contender for sure.
All right. So when did the FaZe offer came in? But basically, did it just come in right after it was announced that you got benched?
I got benched like 8 hours before the match on ESL Pro after we went home from Kiev, and I think in that evening or the night after the offer came in from FaZe. I said to Astralis, and Astralis said, "Is this something you want?" And then I said, "Yeah, it's the best for both parties." I mean, I get to a team where I have everything how I want. I got the aim stars. They haven't playing with the in-game leader before, so everything's just build up the trust to me, and I get to call how I want and utilize the players. I think it's the best way. So I think the deal went out for both great ways. They sold me, and then they were able to get Glaive. So I think in the end, both parties are very happy to get FaZe get a new fresh in-game leader, and the same as Astralis. So I think it's good for both parties, and I think everyone is happy now.
Okay, how does it work with the shares? Because I think you do have a certain share in Astralis. So did you sell it off to the team, or is that on the table?
I don't know. I think Astralis will make a Q&A, so I don't want to speak too much about it right now. So I think let Astralis handle how they want to tell the whole story with the shares and stuff like this. But something had been worked out, so everything should be. I've signed a contract and everything is fine. So I want Astralis take care of that and explaining how the thing has been done, because it's out of my league. I don't know how much I can say about it. Also, let them handle it.
Okay then. Now, basically, a few days after you got signed by FaZe, you attended E-League. So what I want to ask is how much you were actually able to catch up with their playstyle and kind of learn how they play and how you're going to be able to lead them.
Yeah, basically because the negotiation took longer than a few days. Then in the end we only had one practice day. That means my ticket for USA got bought 24 hours before I had to fly. So that's what I had to work with. I mean, already in the negotiations, I was looking into how I want to utilize players, stuff like this. But in the real talk, we couldn't talk before everything was sorted out. So like we have like 6 maps we practiced before going to E-League, and we had like 3 maps during the E-League practice. So I think we are kind of experienced our map pool. I think we played Train 3 times in E-League, lost 3 times, and we played Mirage Overpass. So right now I'm trying to feel where is our map pool, and that's why we are like testing playing Dust 2 against Cloud9. Maybe we should pick Mirage after our rest of today as well. But I want to experience slowly where we can play, because if we go to a best of 3, let's say we go full playoff, then I have no idea what to pick if I haven't played a map before with the team. So I think that's the only thing I have to work on right now. What we play tomorrow, I have no idea. I have to go home and think about it, because it's gonna be a hard veto when you haven't played specific maps yet as a team, and then playing in a best of one where everything can happen. That's hard. So right now I'm just trying to fill in the spot Q has, and then if I play train or I play some match where I don't feel we play good, I'm gonna change it, because we have to work around it. But slow steps, one step at a time. Look at Mirage is going pretty well for us, so I hope to keep the momentum going on that map in the future, and as well in this tournament if we get to play it.
So how does it feel about playing with the team now? Obviously, quite a surprising result at E-League, being able to go from second place to playoffs. That's already good result, like you said, days after you got signed. So yeah, how does it feel working with the guys now?
I feel very good. The whole chemistry, the whole trust, the whole belief around the team is very big, from the organization to all players, to all fans. So I think we're doing a great thing right now. We have to beat one team at a time. If we lose tomorrow, energy, we'll learn from mistakes. We learned from mistakes against Cloud9 in the first match, and then played together against the Mortals on train the day after. So I just think we have to work around the mistakes we do, and just one step at a time, because like I said, we got wrecked against what's called SK and Opas, and came back winning 6 and 7. So it shows strong mentality of the team, and believe in this is a whole new map. This is nothing else, nothing like the match before. So I really like the energy around the team, and the trust in that we can do something, and only one practice day. And when we get home from this tournament, we actually have 10 days of practice where I actually can start figuring out how we want to play, how we want to rotate, all that kind of stuff, before we go another 4 weekends tour again for all tournaments. So I think just one step at a time, get to know each other and learn from the mistakes we do here. That's the way I want to do it right now.
It sounds like you don't really have that much pressure here. Like you said, not that much practice. So yeah, is it basically just like see how far you can go?
I really think that the team wants to go to top 3, and I still believe it, especially after we wrestled for the first time. They win a best of 3 against a top team this year, and actually for the first time goes to playoff. So that's like this kind of belief. I just think still we have to test around with the map and do it right now where we can learn from mistakes, because in best of 1, if they veto our best maps, what can we do in playing where we haven't played yet? So I think the team knows what maps we come out on is definitely gonna be the kind of pressure. If we've got Mirage, we have to win, in my opinion. So I don't know what to say, actually. It's like that's the pressure we have on ourselves. But of course, top 4 in the group stage is good. Top 3, then I'm very, very, very happy. I just want to have one more win at least. But we have NRG and NIP tomorrow. So beating NRG tomorrow is a must-win, I think, for us, even though they play good. And then the big match come against NIP, and that's probably gonna be one of the decide of who's gonna win to go through. Defined on the, of course, if they have 5-way tie, 4-way tie, this can be different, but that's gonna be the match for sure this weekend, where we can show our capacity as a team.
All right, so last question I want to ask about Dignitas, whom we just beat on Mirage. Overall, how they've been looking up lately. The 4th at Star or semifinals at Star Series, winning WSG and winning obviously Epicenter, and going into here. So yeah, what do you think about Dignitas' rise lately?
I think they're doing very good. I mean, they have a fine way of playing. They have a good style and of how they play on the team. I think when I watch their games, they play very good against structured teams who is taking slow map control, and they have a hard hit combo. I will see if config Magus goes off, then it's like Get Right Forest going off in the back in the days. It's a hard combo to do something, especially when they also have Cajun as a very capable AWP player and coming with experience. So I think they have a very, very good mix of players, and they build on the confidence and they keep on playing on it. I just hope this match doesn't affect the confidence. They go in with the same way they want to play as a team, and don't think about the pressure, because right now they've shown so great potential, even though behind against NIP, the backs against the wall, fighting back. And that reminds me of the kind of way we were in TSM when we won our first tournament. We kept on rolling on this momentum, and the way you want to play, just keep on believing. And when you have that feeling, it's the best feeling to play Counter-Strike. That's just amazing to be part of the Dignitas team right now, because there's nobody can stop them if they come into that zone. So they're doing a very, very great job, and they're going to stay for top 4 for a longer time than people actually think.
All right, thank you very much. I want to give you the chance to say some final shout-outs if you want to.
I want to thank all the fans, the FaZe clan, everybody who trusted me and bringing it into the team, and very happy the team took so good again, took me in the team, and also special thanks to Robin, who has been very good at taking me in and telling me how the players are playing, doing everything easier for me. And then thanks to all the family, girlfriend, friends, all who watch. It's amazing to get all that support. Bye.
All right. So that was karrigan from day 2 at ESL Pro League Season 4 finals. We're still hoping to get SK after the last match. So yeah, stay tuned to HLTV.org.